1:38 a.m. Saturday morning, June 23rd. I'm watching late night news. I was driving Uber and I quit because my cell phone quit connecting to the internet, to the network at about midnight, 12:30. And came home. News is showing these kids subway surfing. New York, they stand on top of the subways. They're going on tracks and make videos or whatever. And kids got killed doing that. And what else was they were showing? That submarine that got lost going down the Titanic. Taking people down there for tickets, like pay money, I'll take you in the submarine to look at the Titanic. And now they're saying that it imploded upon itself. The material that the little submarine was made out of could not withstand the pressure in the water and caved in and killed everybody. Guess they found some remains of the submarine at the bottom of the ocean, so it couldn't structure couldn't handle the pressure, and just water pressure took it over and people were killed. And one guy with a mechanical engineer says warned them that they needed further testing before they take people down there, and they didn't want to do it to save money or something. All that testing costs money and everything, yeah. And then the Russian military, private military, the Russian mercenaries, the private for business military that Russia hires to fight the battles in Ukraine. Now they want to turn against the government, turn against Russia, or the guy who owns it wants to turn his army against the Russian government or something. I don't know. All that stuff just seems pretty ridiculously, I don't know. I've been driving you where some guys are mouthing off, making little comments to their girlfriends. And one girl said, I guess they're lawyers, acting tough to their girlfriends, snotting off to me, lawyers. Well, lawyers have fucked me up in the courthouse. I like to take them out on the street and beat the shit out of them. They're punks. And half of them are probably identity thieves and murderers and frauds. Couldn't pass engineering first semester. You're no different than everybody else. I was saying some guy yesterday, he was a priest, taking him a priest. Pick him up, he's a priest, with his collar on. He said he's going to a hospital to give somebody their last rites because they're going to die. And their family was there. I said, do you know this person personally? He said, no. No, I just got called on. Most of the other priests in town are out of town for a convention or something. He was on call, so he had to do it. And I was saying, so are these like people awake and are they conscious? They know what's going on? He said he doesn't know what's going on with this person, but their family's there. And I told him, how my mom, when she was dying, she was unconscious. And I was holding her hand, playing music or something, and then she kind of squeezed my hand, to let me know she heard the music. And then when she died, my brother came from Texas, and technically she wasn't dead. And then 10-15 minutes after my brother from Texas got into the room, she was dead, technically dead, and nurse said she's gone. And I told the priest, I said, we were talking about his birthday, something. He turned 62 in August, so do I. He's exactly 2 weeks older than me. I said, hey, well, if you want to go out and hit a strip joint in the casino for our 62nd birthday, I'm there. Let's go. He said, I don't know if I want to go to the casino and gamble. I just joke, and it'd be funny to see a guy in a priest uniform going to the casino in a strip joint. It'd be pretty funny. But I was joking with that guy a little bit. He was, I don't know. But then these people are mouthing off, lawyers. They're always mouthing off in front of girls, acting up in front of their girlfriend or wife. I don't know what the fuck, And my brother with the law degree is kind of fucking, I don't know what his deal is. He always wants to act tough in front of his family. I didn't go to their wedding. I don't know. I didn't like when he said he was going to stab me. He's calling me a pussy. He called his other son-in-law, George, a pussy, too. So I don't know if he was drunk or what he was doing. It's all part of his legal strategy. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But he was involved with me getting in jail once with these stockbrokers, and I'll never forget that, so I really don't care that much. And he's insulted me and my engineering and degrees in front of his family, too. I don't really like that. I don't know. I don't have much to do with him except for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and I didn't go to the wedding, the daughter's wedding. I just couldn't fucking tolerate that bullshit anymore. Tried to call him today for the first time since the wedding. He didn't answer. Hadn't answered any text messages. Weren't these lawyers are all, on, they're mouthing off to me. They're all on alert that I'm, what am I? Oh yeah, and then what is this? Elon Musk and Zuckerberg, Facebook, and Tesla want to have a cage fight, a real fight in a cage, like it, pro fighting. Well, I've seen this Zuckerberg guy on Facebook on the TV or something fighting, training, some martial arts or something, and fighting. Or I guess he's in pretty good shape for his weight class and size. He's probably pretty good, and. Elon Musk, he just says he has a move called the Walrus, where he just puts all of his weight on top of somebody and beats him. Well, that'll work probably against a smaller guy no matter what. That smaller guy might know how to do some martial arts, punch him in pressure points or get, scream wrestling they call it, just do things to the bigger guy that pressure points or different things where you can hurt him, stun him, knock him out, whatever. Part of martial arts, Oriental, Japanese, whatever, I don't know. Seems pretty ridiculous. I don't know why the hell they would risk getting injured in a fight with as much money as they've got, but who knows? They're in a different world than me. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. Hell, what else was I thinking about? I don't know. Uber screwed up on me tonight, so I quit relatively early. Well, I just noticed it's working now and I'm at home, so it's done that before. I'm downtown or by the plaza or whatever, it doesn't work, and then get out here in Olathe, it works, and then one time I went back out, but it didn't work when I left Olathe, so it's almost 2 a.m., I'm not going back out. What else was I thinking about? Well, the stock market's starting to come down from overbought levels. So my privatehedgefund.com has my thoughts on that for the near next week, and it's come down a fair amount here this last week. looks like it can come down a lot further from the charts. Yeah, it might bounce Monday up a little bit from coming down pretty good the last few days, but I don't know. I think that if it bounced, it would be short-lived, and it will continue falling to a 5 or 10% correction after it's had a pretty good run up for months. And of course, what else was I thinking about? I don't know. All the Plaza stockbrokers owe me $1 trillion. Every person involved. Oh yeah, the wrestling match, me wrestling. One of the times I was in jail, or whatever they called me, a big bad beta, ridiculed me when I was fucked up, challenging me to wrestling or golf when I was fucked up on drugs, and these Nazi social workers, whatever. Yeah, I really do want to have a wrestling match with every person involved with that shit. Big bad beta, Oklahoma State wrestler. Well, I want to put you in leg chains and hand chains like I was. We're going to sign contracts. I get paid billions. And of course, I'll start putting bullets in you. And it'll just be based on how I have personal feelings about you and your conduct, disrespecting me and whatever. That seems pretty fair, an eye for an eye. Nobody's supposed to make more than $30,000 a year. Prison, Fran Stout said, the nurse. Well, I'm supposed to make $30,000 a minute, $5 billion a year, minimum $1 billion a month, hedge fund paycheck. You know, so Merrill Lynch, Smith Barney, Payne Weber, the Plaza, Oppenheimer, you owe me $5 billion a month since kindergarten. State of Kansas, all the punks, $1 trillion for each incident. And of course, oh yeah, brand manager, Procter & Gamble, whatever, big deal. Well, I didn't go to college to become Purdue to become a brand manager. Marketing, that's marketing. Whatever. Procter & Gamble, you can pay me $1 billion a month, I'll be a brand manager. I mean, I went to Purdue Public. You know, that's one thing. One time with owners and owner, the law's the law. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private and all this shit. One time this, one time that. I'm $1 billion a month, past due since kindergarten, for all the punk ass bullshit, Nazi mafia bullshit. Hand me the money, punk, save your lives. If you hand the money, you won't get the death penalty. You'll probably get time locked up, but we'll spare you the death penalty if you pay me the money. Of course, it's all company law. You got the common sense, real world law, the courthouse, and each little company has their own rules, own laws. Kind of like a frat, you know, everything's illegal in there, but they do it anyway, and nobody stops them until things get out of hand. Well, things got out of hand with me, so they have to be punished. It's their company rule, whatever. Give me $1 trillion punks, I gotta fuck you people up. Police, courthouse fucked me up, you guys gotta be fucked up. It's an eye for an eye. Disrespect gets disrespect. Punks.